The topic for this week is going to be about school and college, two stages in life that are really important and the ones that we already have knowledge about. We already passed school and now we are in college, so we know a lot of those issues related to this both terms. Let's start then by defining what is a school. It describes any place where people learn. You can call college school, but you can call a university school. So yeah, it's basically talking about the place where you learn. So that's a school, but it's not the same as the university. Okay, the university is a group of schools for studies after secondary school. So when you finish the high school, when you finish the school stage, you have to go to college, and this is a group of schools. It could be medicine school, law school, it could be humanities school. It will depends of your specialty. That's the type of school that you belong when you go to the university, and you go there because you're going to receive a bachelor's degree. You are studying a bachelor's degree. It is it is a level that you get after finish all your years in the university. You can also, after the bachelor's degree, you can also have another degree like master's or doctorate degree, but only at the university you can receive that. There are some specific vocabulary that is necessary when we're talking about school and college, and that is the vocabulary related to studies in school. As you can see here, we have the campus, that is the place where you receive classes. It could be a university campus or a school campus. The bachelor's degree is when you complete your study. As I said, you are right now studying a bachelor's degree in English. The master's degree is higher than that. It's after the bachelor's. And we have the PhD, which is a doctorate title. The professor is the correct title that you have to name a person that is giving you the classes. It's not a teacher when you are talking about at university level. It's a professor. The dean is the administrator of the university. In our university, the Salvador Alvarenga, it's our dean. So he is the administrator. Here you have another thing like registrar is the like academica. It's like that is the synonym that you have in Spanish. We have a major, for example, that is the principal field of study. For example, your major is in English. The people that are studying law, pues law is the major. So here you have differences. The syllables are all the academic studies, the courses that you're going to take. The freshman is when you are studying the university, you are a freshman. And you have matriculation, which is the process when you enroll in a university. And we have tuition. It is like the money that you pay specifically for a semester. Like every single semester you have to pay it, or every single month you have to pay it. And we have also some other names of a specific subject that you're going to have, like language, literature, geography, business, law, and etc. So this is a vocabulary that is really necessary when we are talking about college and school. But let's continue then talking about college majors and school subjects. So there is not the same. The school coursework, those are the subjects that you're going to take when you are in school, and those are like requirements that you have. You don't have to choose. You must study those coursework. For example, math, science, English. When you are in school, you have to study this. It's not an option, it's an obligation. But a college major is in order to get your degree, you have to pass all those majors. But there are some special courses that you're going to take, and those are optional. You have elective courses that you're going to take, but you decide which one are you going to choose. For example, if you're studying English, you can choose elective courses related to English. For example, literature courses or grammar courses, because are related to your major. And the course major is talking about 4 years college. So that's the program that we have at the university. So this is the grammar points that we are going to talk about for talking about schools and college. And then we have the WH questions. Are really necessary because we have a lot of questions and we have to formulate them correctly when we are talking about school and college. For example, what, which, who, where, when, and so on. We have many WH questions. And remember, You have to answer those as you wish because are open, and that's why you have to answer depending or according to your perception. For example, what is your favorite subject? Oh, my favorite subject is math or math. So it will depends of you how you gonna answer this. For example, when is your next class? My next class is on Tuesday at 7 p.m., for example. Or it's tomorrow morning. It will depend of you. What time is your next exam? How much your college fees cost? How often do you see your family? So you remember that the way you're going to construct it is like WH question first, and then you have to write it in the normal way you write the sentence when we are talking about questions, the auxiliary and then the subject. So this is the way we constructed the WH question. They're really simple, by the way. Now we have another grammar point that it's to and enough that is really common in speaking English. For example, to it means more than what is needed. So to it's too much, okay? For example, we can say the tea is too hot, so it's more than is needed. It's not only hot, it's more than that. He drives too fast, so this person is going to crash because he's driving fast but too much fast. So it's overpays the limit. So that's too. And enough, it's sufficient. Yeah, it's sufficient. It's that like that the meaning. For example, he's very tall. He's tall enough to reach the top of the shelf. So that person is tall. It's not too tall. It's not more. It's enough. It's sufficient. It has the right level. For example, he's a fast runner and I am too. I am fast enough to run it with her. So I am fast. I'm the sufficient fast. So I have the same level of the person. I'm not more than that person. I'm just enough. So that's the difference. Two is when you are extra limited in the limits, and enough is when you have a normal level like that. It's sufficient. For example, you can say the class is too boring, so it's more than boring. But enough, he is good enough to become a doctor. So he has the sufficient knowledge to become a doctor. So that's the difference between to and enough.